Hi everybody, Susie here, just another beauty guru. Thanks for joining me today. It really means a lot to me. I'm going to get ready for my day and I thought I'd bring you with me. So let's go ahead and start with eyes. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I just wanted to get some filming in. So how is everybody? How you doing? I got to go last night to my daughter's little awards ceremony. She won a scholarship. I'm so proud of her. And all the kids that won, it was really amazing. And I'm really grateful that my daughter invited me and wanted me there. It means the world to me, you know. We haven't always had the best relationship, and I don't know why. It's probably me, but that's something that I got to work on. And I'm okay with that today because I work on me and I try to make myself a better person every day than the day I was before, than the day before, than the person I was the day before. And so, that being said, it was beautiful. And the kids worked so hard and they got so many different awards, and the donors and the memorial scholarships. The stories were so beautiful that they shared about, their loved ones that had passed that they had created a scholarship for. It was just really, really touching and sweet. So again, today we're going to play with my new plastic palette. I'm really, really loving this, and I think I'm going to go for a little bit more toned down look, although I really like that shallow shade and that faux shade. They're calling me. I did a toned down look last night, and I thought it was really beautiful. And it had, let me break this spine, crack that spine. So last night I went in with these two, and then this gold color here, this one right here. And it was really, really pretty. Or was it this one? I think maybe it was that one. Yeah, the little neutral center quad there. That's what I went with. Because I wanted to be toned down and respectable for my daughter's function. And normally I'm a bright, colorful person. I just am. So what should we do? Should we be bright and bold today, since I was toned down yesterday? Decisions. They're not going to make themselves, Susie. Okay, what I'm going to try is this quad over here, the pinky, and try this little tangerine shade, and then the pink shade, and then go in with these two golds, and maybe incorporate some of this over here. I don't know, but let's try it, shall we? Let's see what happens. It's just makeup. It washes off. You know, it washes off. It's just makeup. It's not the end of the world. It's not rocket science. It's just for fun. And I just love playing with it so much. Oh, I got a cat hair. So, without further ado, going into Self-Made, which is that little orangey color. I'm going to put it in for my transition. Just kind of blotting it on to get it packed in there real good. Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Look at that. What do y'all think? Yeah, that's a really good. I got a lot of kick up right here, but that's okay because I'm not getting a lot of fallout, which fallout doesn't bother me because I always do my eyes first because I'm very heavy-handed with my makeup, if you can't tell. I love, love, love a good eye focal point. Yes, that is nice. Very nice. Okay, now I have Pseudo Celeb, which is the pink tone in the corner. Do I want to use this brush, or I thought I had it on another brush? this one. Yeah. I need to wash my brushes, y'all. That ain't no joke. I've been playing with this makeup so much. But it's so pretty. It's kind of a Barbie pink. I'm not a Barbie girl, but I love a good pink. So last night I was talking with my husband, and we've been making plans to go to the Universal Studios for our 5th anniversary, because we went on our honeymoon and we got to see all the Harry Potter world, and it was amazing, just amazing. But since he's lost his vision, you know, he still wants to do adventures, but he's afraid he's not going to be happy if he can't see everything, you know, and they're going to open up that new Epic Universe, which is the new Universal Studios. And I saw Allie Dawson vlog. She got to go and check it out, and oh my God, it looks amazing, amazing. And I can't imagine making him go not being able to see. So we have an appointment with a foundation that helps those with low vision, but right now he has no vision, but there's no saying if his vision's going to come back or not. We just don't know the answer to that. And he's really frustrated because he wants to go see the doctor now, but he's got to wait till the pressure in his eye builds up, because your eyeball has a certain amount of pressure, and that's what keeps it the shape round. And if you lose pressure, it will make you lose vision. Well, the last time we went to the doctor, they said that there was a film forming over his, where he sees, his retina, I think, and that could be blocking his vision, but also that his pressure was down to a 4. Now your pressure has to be between 10 and 15, so 4 is really low. Well, his glaucoma doctor had already put him on pressure drops, but they hadn't come into the pharmacy yet, so we were waiting on them. So his glaucoma doctor wants him to wait until May, and he's just, I mean, I can't imagine how hard it is being so close to something and not being able to have it. And so the eye doctor said that the glaucoma doctor needed to go in and remove that flap, and he might get his vision back. But I'm thinking the glaucoma doctor doesn't want to, because he's afraid his pressure is too low. But his pressure can cause him to not have vision as well. So I think it's the waiting game until we see the eye doctor. And I pray that his pressure comes back up. But I'm not holding my breath, because since September 18th, that's when all this started, that he woke up with no vision. And they said there was something blocking his eye, so he couldn't see. They wanted to wait for that to lay down. But then his pressure was really high. It was in the 20s. So then they removed that. They let that lay down, but he still didn't get all of his vision back. He had a little bit, but all he could see was on the computer screen. You know, he could barely make out my outline. He couldn't see me still. And then he had to have surgery because his pressure was too high. Well, the first surgery, they didn't take enough pressure away. The second surgery, I think they took too much. So they're trying to put pressure back in his eye. So since then, you know, it's just gone downhill. And I don't know. But circling back around, you know, it really kind of depends. Because if his vision doesn't come back, it's going to hurt him. Like, we started watching Harry Potter when my daughter was in town for my birthday, and it made him cry because he couldn't see he wanted to see Hagrid. He wanted to see the movie, and all he could do was hear it. And you know, that holds a very special place for us. We had a Harry Potter themed wedding. It was so beautiful. We had Harry Potter cake. We had all the four houses were represented. Our our wedding venue looked like the Great Hall with the four big tables, and the lady that we hired to help do this, she didn't know anything about Harry Potter, so she watched movies so that she could learn. And she had her daughters go out, and they picked up sticks and little pieces of acorns and stuff, and they made handmade wands. They made like hundreds of them to have at the wedding. And oh my God, they did such a beautiful job on this. And it was very, very special. And we both got to wear our capes, our cloaks for our wedding. And we had a hand fasting where you bind the hands together for your wedding. And it was so beautiful. So then we got to go to the Harry Potter worlds for our honeymoon. And I was terrified. Oh my God, I was horrible on the plane. Horrible. About ripped my husband's arm off. I swear to God. Because there was this point where it felt like we dropped 10,000 feet in the air. It's called turbulence. It sucks. Turbulence sucks ass. All right, I'm going in with faux, that bright pink glitter right here. And but the rest of the trip was so much fun. Oh my God, we got to take a water taxi to Universal all week long. We stayed there for 5 days. And so we were there in October, which we thought wouldn't be very busy, but it turned out it was the beginning of spooky season, which they have all of their haunted houses, and they had the Beetlejuice house. Oh my God, Beetlejuice! Yes. They had the Beetlejuice house. Okay, I'm going to go in with shallow. I'm going to go in with that blue. And so I think it was Wednesday when we were there that we got to, because we got married on a Saturday, we left Sunday and we were there through Friday. And oh wow, that is so pretty. Oh, I love it. I love it. And on Wednesday we went in about 9 in the morning to the park. About 5 in the afternoon, they put all the people that were there that had the passes for the haunted houses into one section of the park and closed the rest of the park off while they got it ready for all the haunted houses. And they had like 10 of them. And I'm telling you, you had to walk like half a mile to get to one. And we had the fast passes, so we didn't have to wait in the long lines. But the short lines were still a good 20 minutes because there was thousands of people there. And the first couple that I went to, I wasn't impressed with. I was expecting it. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy came out. The haunted, the one with all the old Hollywood iconic monsters, like Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Those were all, and they were beautiful, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm going to go in with plastic just in the center to try to blend those two together. Oh, yeah. Nice little glittery transition shade there. And it just wasn't scary, the house on Haunted Hill. I was expecting it. And these are expensive haunted houses. These are top state of the art, you know what I mean? But I mean, it was okay. But the one I wanted to see was Beetlejuice. And that was clear on the other side of the park from where we were. Good mile. And when you left the haunted house, you had to go around the studio building and back around. You're going down a whole street, a whole city block, just to get back to where you are in the park so you can make it to the next one. I mean, it was a lot of walking. And we had been walking since 9 in the morning because we were checking out all the Harry Potter world, doing all all the rides. We did Hagrid's Wild Ride. Oh my God, that was so much fun. And I thought I was going to fall off. I was on the motorcycle. I was the motorcycle rider. He was in the cart, the sidecar. He just laughed the whole time. And there was a couple times I had to close my eyes because I was going to get sick. And he just laughed the whole time. He had so much fun. So much fun. And so now they're opening up the new Universal World, which is going to have the Ministry of Magic in there. And we totally want to go. But he's afraid that he's going to be hurt and sad if he can't see it. And I don't know how to help him enjoy just having the experience of being there, because I'm not suffering with vision loss. The want to see, I'm not suffering with that, and that's not fair. And there's not a damn thing I can do about it. There's not a damn thing I can do to help him be happy. So we're going on the 6th, I believe, to talk to these people about resources to help him continue to work, because he doesn't want to quit working. So we're hoping that they'll help us with maybe some computer software so he can see his computer screen, so that he doesn't have to, or not see, but it'll talk to him, so that he doesn't have to rely on his coworkers to help him type in, because he can type without seeing the keyboard. But what he can't do is enter information onto a platform, because he can't see where the information is supposed to go. So there's that. Then there's, what is there for him to do besides listen to a book? What is there for those without sight and vision? So he's angry, and I'm afraid he's bottling it up. I just have to get this off my chest. It's really bothering me. I'm sorry, guys. This isn't supposed to be a Debbie Downer. This is supposed to be makeup and fun. I restocked my e.l.f., my Power Grip Matte Primer. So I'm going to put some of that on now that my eyes are ready. And anyways, we go on the 6th to talk to these people and see if they've got anything for him. And then on the 8th, we go back to the glaucoma doctor to see what they're going to say. And we're just praying that the pressure goes back up in his eyes, because that's really important. You know, not just to get his vision back, but God, I don't want his eye to fall apart. That would be awful. He's got such beautiful blue eyes, too. Such a sweet, sweet, handsome man. But he needs an outlet, and I don't know how to give it to him. I have this. I have my outlet, and he's made sure that I have everything I could ever want. I have so much here. It's not even funny. And I just want to give back to him. I just want him to be happy. That being said, I am out of control and cannot make him happy. I have no control over that, no matter what I do. I have to surrender and accept the fact that, you know, this is really his journey. And it makes me so sad to see him so sad. Going back in with my ABH. Love this stuff. It says medium, but for me, it's plenty coverage. You know, now just ignore that little guy right there. That's my skin getting used to all the hydration I've been putting on it since I went to Ulta and Sephora and got my big hauls. My haul from Sephora was really, really small. My haul from Sephora included this makeup brush you see me using right here. It included this blush right here. That was 30% off of $16. And this makeup right here. Now, I was supposed to get a gift, but it was trying to charge me $20 for my birthday gift, so I took that out of the cart, and I only spent $70 on the Sephora sale. Ulta, however, different story. With Ulta, I got this Philosophy Under Eye Miracle Fix. That was $75 regular price. It was on sale for $52 the day I got it. And Ulta had a 20% off coupon, which was more than the 10% off on Sephora, which I'm just an insider at Sephora because I don't spend that much money there. So I only got 10% off, plus 30% off the Sephora products that they had on sale. But that's just the Sephora house brand. That's not, you know. Then I picked up from Ulta the Soft Face Blur Primer. I picked up 2 of these because I needed new sharpeners. I restocked my e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. I restocked my e.l.f. Brow Pencil. I've got a backup of my brow pencil. I've got the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I got a birthday gift of Laneige cream with my purchase from buying. There was a free gift included with the purchase from buying the Philosophy. And it came with a sample of their face and neck cream, which I've been using. The Laneige came with a sample of their famous sleeping mask, which I've been using. Their toner milky liquid, which I've been using. And their water cream that you put on your face, which I've been using. So I have been staying super hydrated. And my skin really looks better. Now, with that, I also got the gift, the Miracle face and neck cream, but it also came with a makeup bag. And then I got a makeup bag full of goodies. It came with this Ulta Beauty mascara. It came with another soft face primer, so I'm using up this first. It came with this Ulta Beauty Inner Glow eye primer, which I don't need to use yet because I've still got my other eye primer. It came with a little brush, a little face brush to do my makeups with. It came with these little lip glosses. I mean, I got so much from Ulta compared to from Sephora, and I didn't spend that much more at Ulta. At Ulta, I spent $100, and I got so much more. And I got free gifts for my birthday. I got the birthday gift, which was the Laneige, and then I got that free with the five or six pieces of makeup in it, the makeup bag filled with makeup products in it. And then I got the free makeup bag with the, oh, hold on.